aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback, because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. He'll look to throw. That's caught outside. It's complete. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. And a good run there. We'll get him 5 yards.
The 48-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5.
Here we go, set. Hawk, set.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Cowboys. A handoff as they try to run it here. Some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
2nd and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Let's go now.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. There's a far right side taken by Bryant. That's his first down of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had to reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete.
You couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down.
On the jump.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt to punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
Room for one past midfield, and he'll be taken down. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They keep beating him. 15 more on the ground. And another first down.
First and 10 at the 31.
1 quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. What will the second quarter have in store? We're back to Arlington in a moment.
Ready up.
They'll come up here. 1st and 10.
Check. Panther. Ready up.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And down. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. Second down and 8.
55.
Handoff here. Up the middle. He'll manage only about 3. So it will bring up 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Moving left. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
What a terrific play at the back of the end zone. Greg, that is so hard to do, but something you did during your career. How do guys pull that off?
Yeah, the key here, Mike, is the concentration to not only see the ball, but then you have to feel the ground. You have to know exactly where you are in the back line of the end zone. And tell you what, this is about as good as it gets. Come down with the ball, 2 feet in bounds, touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Jones now on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
29-yard line.
Get your money down. I put money down. On all of us.
Let's go. Let's go.
Trying to start on the ground.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Cowboy 80. Score on these guys. Check go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's to the left side in the hands of Bryant. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
Back to throw. He's got a receiver, and that's Lance. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
10 at the 48-yard line.
He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. That's a nice pickup on a first down and go. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are between the ground and the ball, no matter what that looks like. And then once you secure it, you've got to roll, protect the ball, and under no...
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Eagles force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Dragon 60.
As he throws and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
It is 3rd and long.
18, tied in. Here we go, here we go. Let's go.
Comeback route, and he's got it. That's his first grab in this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
Plus, to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing, and completing.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here, bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
On the jump. Here we go, set. 60.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Second down, they need 7.
Ready? 70 Lions.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. This one complete to Bryant. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
47-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Half the 60, half the 60.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up
It's a
third
gain of
down.
4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
This one's down the field, but lined up incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Warriors, 70. Let's go. Viking, 18. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
Barkley's got the first down and more. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. The second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. We are back at it with the third quarter. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Unlock Ryan.
The third quarter begins with a run. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
Ready.
2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
Ready. Ready.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score. Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
2nd and 12 at the 37-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Get it. 7 Pirates. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Push out to his left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
19 tight. 19 tight. 60 bites. Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. Try to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 17 yards on that play. That's good for a Dallas first down.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
On the 24-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Check. Here we go. Check.
Now a run, and it's their fullback with the catch. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Dallas.
It's a heck of a run right there. And I can't tell you how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
We're on top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Patterson now to return it. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game. He takes a big shot there on that return.
Hold the set.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Check. Broadcast. Here we go. Check. Bronco 80.
They'll try the right side this time. Room to run at the 35. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 79 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Good look Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. They'll try to run with their fullback. And he'll be brought down, but what a run down to the 40. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 36 yards.
The key to a good run game, Mike, is you don't need everybody in the offensive line to win. You just need the person at the point of attack to what we call distort the defense. You've got to move that defender out of his gap. That's the run lane. That's exactly what he did there, and it led to a real nice game. A toss play really tests how well your linebackers can run sideline to sideline. He was also able to show how fast he can get downhill, being able to bring that runner down behind the line of scrimmage.
60 by 6, 60 by 6.
Jordan is taken in by the tight end. Forget about 6 before he's taken down.
A drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
Nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
Here we go. Head to 60. Head to 60.
Now give on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ready? 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports.
Ready?
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
Get up. 60 Maverick. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Again, they'll try to power forward with their fullback. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Come on. 65. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Well, I couldn't say his feet, but he completes it anyway. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
That's another
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. 18 back. 18 back. Check go.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
10 yards.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
All this play led, if they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Finding room at the 35. Still going. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Set. Let's go.
Now a give up the middle. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. Gets a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Got it. Ready?
So from the 25, it's 2nd and 5.
Ready.
Up the middle they go. And they're going to mark them down up past the 35. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Cowboys.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Let's go now.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And they open downfield on the crossing route. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
At the 44-yard line.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. So time becoming a factor, down 2 scores. They do have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with, though.
Cowboy 80. Let's go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Left side, caught by Lamb. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
2nd and 1.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. It is 2nd and a yard.
Here we go. Here we go. 7.
They'll drop the throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
He'll run, and he'll be expected at the line of scrimmage. Here's second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Who another catch for his favorite target. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal. That's into the hands of Lamb. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
Brings up second.
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Now, second and goal. They'll look to throw again. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They're able to do something that's not easy to do. In a win away from home in the playoffs. For their troubles, got a date next Sunday, conference championship game.